Like, I just thought there was something wrong with me for like wanting to kill myself. And I was really down on myself.
You know why when you hurt somebody, they cry? Want to know why? Because you matter, that's why.
I speak to thousands of people. I'll ask the same questions. How many of you want to end your life? Raise your hand. There will be 10, 12, 30 kids that raise their hands, even teachers and adults. My thought is we got to do something about this. We live in a fatherless country right now, and we need to change that. This mission is called Hard as Nails, because we do what most are afraid of. Walking up to suffering souls and not flinching. We care for the hardest of hearts. Join our mission this Giving Tuesday to bring Christ to high schools and families.
Good morning, amazing nation. Thank you so much for joining us today for our Giving Tuesday effort. My name is Jacob. I'm going to be your host for this evening's live, this morning's live. So I'm super excited to be here. So you kind of got a taste if you saw the intro video of what we're about, what this mission's about. And if you're a friend of the ministry, thank you for being a part of us for years and for months or however long you've been a part of our efforts here at Hard as Nails. If you're new, welcome. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are at Hard as Nails. And soon enough, you're going to hear what we do as well. So Hard as Nails is a nonprofit, a 501c3 nonprofit with the effort and the mission to awaken the world to the power of God's love. We're an evangelization ministry. Our vision at Hard as Nails is to make a world where no one suffers alone. So we do that through multiple different facets. We have full-time missionaries, myself included, who have given year to 2 years to even 3 to 4 years of their lives to spread this You're Amazing message all across the nation, especially through high schools, middle schools, events, tours, and high school outreach, where missionaries are implanted in schools for a whole entire year. So that's kind of who we are, right? We have this mission, we have this vision. And why we're here today is because we need your help. Giving Tuesday is a national holiday for all nonprofits to reach out to the hundreds, the millions, to ask for their support. So we're asking for your support today. Today at this live, it'll be about 25, 30-minute live. So I invite you to take part in the whole entire live, because not only will you hear about our ministry, but we want you to experience what our charism, what our mission is all about today. You're going to hear from a staff member share some glory stories. We're going to do a little interview style with him about how his ministry has not only impacted his life, his families, and other people around him. We're going to give you some really tangible steps on how you can donate, how you can be a part of our ministry, be a friend to the mission, and help us really bring this message of You're Amazing to everyone we meet. So a little bit of background on my life. So this is my 5th year, a part of Hard as Nails. And so my life was extremely impacted by the ministry when I was a volunteer. I served at 18 years old. I joined the program, and I learned not only how to be a man, but also how to serve, how to bring the message of Christ. I didn't know how to evangelize. I didn't really understand how to pray. And so Hard as Nails taught me this. So not only has my life been impacted by this personally, my family's life has been changed as well. But I kind of want to share with you some tangible steps, some ways and some different things, exciting things we have going on. So our goal this Giving Tuesday is to raise $30,000 for the ministry of Hard as Nails. So this will go to many different things. And this includes our You're Amazing bus tours, where Justin Fatika, the founder of our ministry, will travel all across the nation with a team of missionaries, speaking to what you saw earlier in the intro video, to thousands of young people, bringing a message of hope, encouragement, bringing a message of letting them know they're not alone, and ultimately preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ to let people know that they're amazing. Not only will your donations fund those You're Amazing bus tours, but they'll also help fund our You're Amazing school outreach, where myself and a team of 5 to 6 missionaries are stationed in a high school. Right now, we're in Columbus, Ohio. We're in 3 separate high schools, and you're going to hear more about this later. But we're stationed in these high schools, walking with youth, walking with these high schoolers, not only in their athletics, but in their sports programs in their life, in their discipleship, and teaching them not only how to grow in faith, but that suffering is not just a given thing that can happen, that suffering can be used for greater good, that their suffering in life doesn't have to be alone, that we'll walk with them in this. And ultimately, it changes a culture. We partner with these schools to change the world. So a couple fun, exciting things. Last year, we had an iPad incentive giveaway. This year, I have a different incentive. We changed it up a little bit. So this year, for every donation that you give, for every one-time donation, you'll get one entry into winning a $500 Visa gift card to all paid expense to wherever you would like to go. Not only that, but we also have a $250 gift card. So when the 501 is won by somebody, there'll be a secondary gift that you can win as well. If you decide to give monthly, which is always very helpful, you get 5 entries into winning this $500 or $250 gift card. So super exciting incentive. Thank you for our donors for really putting forward these incentives for us to be able to give out to the thousands of people that will be here watching these lives and donating to our mission. Not only that, we have had generous benefactors partner with our ministry for Giving Tuesday and create what's called a match donation. So here's how this works. If you decide to give $100 today, whether it's a one-time donation or $100 monthly, your donation will automatically be doubled. 100 turns into 200. 5,000 turns into 10,000. 20,000 turns into 40,000. And so our goal this year is not only to get $30,000 of funds for our ministry, but our goal is to use this whole entire match donation of $30,000 to double so that we can go out there to serve thousands of young people who need to hear this message, who desire to hear this message, who are hungry to receive the love of God, and they don't know where it's going to come from. That's why we're here. Some people give by going, but others give by giving. They go by giving. Right? So we need your help. We're out here in the field. We're out here going into these high schools, preaching the gospel across the nation. And we need your help. We desire your help because this mission is needed. And we know that you know that too. So again, thank you so much for joining the live. Next up, I want to invite one of our staff members up. So Nick is a full-time missionary. I'll let him introduce himself here soon, but he's going to kind of give some details of what he's actually doing, why he's serving, some glory stories on the road here. Without further ado, introduce my brother, Nick Gannis here. Come on up, Nick.
Hey, everyone.
So, Nick, you serve here in Columbus, Ohio. You're a full-time missionary.
Yes, sir. Yep. Moved
Awesome.
in here a couple months ago with the rest of the team. So.
Awesome. Exciting. So kind of give the viewers a little description of where you're from, how many years you've been a part of the ministry, and what your role is this year.
Great. Yeah. So this is my 3rd year with the ministry. 2 years I was a missionary volunteer, and then this is my 1st year actually working on staff with the mission. Really excited to be here. My role is in Catholic sports outreach and missionary discipleship. So Jacob mentioned earlier your amazing sports outreach, where we go into schools and we have this presence ministry with the kids and we evangelize them through a greater long-term presence in their life. And so I'm a part of that team.
Nice. Yeah. So how long have you been in this high school outreach role now?
It's been like 3 months.
Okay. So just to give some tangible, so I'm with Nick in this too. So do you have any stories just 3 months into the game that you can kind of share, give a testimony to school outreach so far?
Yeah.
Any funny ones or good glory stories?
Oh man. Well, I guess one story that like really impacted me was, so obviously like one of the reasons I'm super passionate about Hard as Nails and this type of ministry is like, it's not just a one and done event. It's like we go in and we're able to be there for the kids for a long time. And one of the kids I was sitting with at lunch, his name was Angel. I sat down with him and just talking with him, you know, eating my sandwich while he was drinking his Capri Sun. And he had just gone on like a class retreat. And so he's sharing like a story with me. He's an immigrant from Mexico. Him and his family moved here when he was little. And they recently stopped going to mass about a year or so ago. But after he went on this class retreat, he was just sharing with me like all these ways the Holy Spirit had impacted him, how great the retreat was. He goes, you know, I think I honestly, like now talking about it, I think I want to start going back to mass. And so it was really impactful for me because now like I can circle back around to that kid, you know, every day in and day out at the school, and I can be there for him. I can encourage him, you know, to keep going to mass, to get his family to mass as well, which is something I know I would have killed for in high school. So.
Yeah, because you went to a public school, correct?
Yeah. I went to a big public school out in Colorado, and it was a good experience. You know, I was blessed to have a really good friend group, and I was a part of a really great church. But like my heart in all of this is like our vision to make a world where no one suffers alone. And like, I know there were a lot of times in high school where I felt really alone. So my conviction is like, I don't want a single person walking onto that high school campus and, they're alone and they're suffering. I want them to know that they have someone there with them to suffer with them. So
yeah, speak more to that. I think it's cool to give the viewers too. And if you like what Nick's saying, I encourage you to comment. And it'll be good. I'll shout you out in the comments later on. But can you give some tangibles of what that actually looks like? One or two of them, like what school outreach looks like that they can receive that not knowing or knowing that they're not alone. They're suffering. So how does that look actually for you in the school besides presence ministry?
Yeah, sure. I think obviously presence ministry is a big one. By presence ministry, we just mean like being there with the kids so we're not actively like doing something. I think probably my favorite thing that we have to offer for school outreach is we have these things called arena nights. So as this year's been going on, we've been really sifting through kids, looking for 8 to 12 kids in each school who are dependable kids, you'd say? Yeah. Dependable kids who like want to be involved. Yep. And so we're working with these kids to build them up, encourage them, empower them in the faith. We're going to all their sports games, their school plays. We even hopped in at the knitting club the other day. So anybody out there who's an avid knitter, we're out there. We're out there. And so we're working with these kids to establish these arena nights. What are arena nights? It's like a Wednesday night prayer group where hopefully we have like 10% of the school coming to this dynamic, hard as nails style event where it's pizza, prayer, a message, games, a spiritual activity, things like that. And yeah, just to add to that, the reason I'm like so convicted about the arena nights is because they will happen, every single week till the end of the year. And then as soon as school starts back up, we're back at it again. Yeah. And I mean, a lot of people who are in ministry can relate to like that retreat high, where you go in and you have this great experience and Jesus, impacts your life in a big way, but then it's back to like ground zero on Monday. Mm-hmm. But with the arena events, it's like, you can have that impact on a kid's life their freshman year of high school. Yeah. And then potentially walk with that kid for the next 4 years of their life. I don't know. I just think it could be a game changer.
No, I know. I agree. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. This is Nick, everyone. Full-time missionary with Hard as Nails. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you coming on. Nice to see everyone here. Aaron, great to see you again. Thank you. Longtime friend in the ministry. Also, I just want to shout out and nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. So you can different ways. So not only can you donate for our text to give, so if it's easier for you, if you have your cell phone pulled out, you can text 50155. That'll be the number. You text amazing, and it'll automatically pop up on your cell phone. If you'd like to pull up your laptop, you can go to amazingnation.org and hit the donate tab that's on there, and that'll go directly to the ministry. Again, I just want to go through the incentives again. So not only do we have a $30,000 match donation, so whatever you donate now will automatically be doubled. So this is the best time to donate with this match. So $100 turned into $200, $5,000 to $10,000, $50 turns into $100, $25 to $50. It goes on and on and on. Whether this is a one-time donation or a monthly give, this will be automatically doubled during this time. So we have a special Giving Tuesday. And this is really what we're striving to go for. So thank you for your consideration for donating to our ministry. Not only that, do we have the match, but we also have when you donate, this is our incentive this year. You will automatically be entered into a $500 Visa gift card. And then we have a secondary $250 Visa gift card that you'll be entered into. So every one-time donation of any amount will get 1 entry, and every monthly donation will get 5 entries into winning this $500 Visa gift card for anywhere that you would like to give. So those are some tangibles of why, some incentives, but also how you would give. AmazingNation.org, hit the donate tab, or you can text 50155 with the message amazing, and that'll pop up in your group chat, and you can send your donation in via that as well. So moving on, I kind of wanted to share really the why of Hard as Nails this year. The intro video we played earlier, for those who were on there, is really the heart of our ministry, right? We threw up some statistics of a lot of kids who are struggling right now in our nation. The youth is struggling, and that's our mission, right? To awaken the world to the power of God's love. And our vision is to make a world where no one suffers alone. So you hear both of those terms, they say world, right? Not only does that include the nation, of course, we act here in the United States of America, but that includes the world. And so how do we tangibly do that? Because right now the world needs to know that they're amazing. And what is that message, right? The You're Amazing message. We put it on our t-shirts. We put it on our wristbands. We put it on our vehicles. We put it on our bus. Why do we bring this You're Amazing message? The heart of the You're Amazing message is this, is that you are amazing, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. And when we share this message with people, you get really one of three reactions. The number one reaction usually is a smile, which is amazing. You get a smile, and that's the best thing you can bring sometimes, is somebody to cheer them up, to uplift their soul. The second thing is people get kind of disturbed. They are really kind of upset sometimes. Like, what did you say to me? What are you saying to me right now? And we're from Syracuse, New York, is where our ministry originated. So a lot of people in Syracuse, they get a little hard-hearted sometimes. And the third reaction is they kind of don't know how to react. Is when you say, hey, you're amazing to someone, a total stranger, or maybe someone you even know, a family member. They ask, why? Why am I amazing? They're intrigued by this. They're intrigued by this message because it doesn't matter if you're Catholic, Christian, atheist, Jew, or Muslim, or if you are non-denominational, you have no affiliation with any God, or you don't believe. The You're Amazing message speaks to everyone. Why does it do that? Because it's a message about who you are, who you were created to be. For the word says, for I praise you, Lord, for I am fearfully and I am wonderfully made. Is that he has us in the palm of his hand, is what he says in the Psalms. Is he has written you on the palm of his hand. He knows every hair on your head. And so this is what this message is that when we preach this message by simply saying these two words, you're amazing, looking someone in the eyes, when we go to these high schools, when we go to these tour events, and we say to these people, you're amazing. Yes, at times they can see it as cheesy, but I promise you those two words will change the world. Why do I believe that? Because I've seen it. Why do I believe that? Because I've said it to myself, and it's made me wrestle sometimes. I've said it to myself, but it's made me believe who I am. So that's why this message is so important. This You're Amazing message, the vision of making a world where no one suffers alone. I'm sure all of you can relate to having suffered sometime in your life. You notice we keep on harping on that, the suffering is because our nation in this world is going through so much hardship right now, so much loneliness, so much depression. They are struggling. And not only do we do that as young adults, as families, mothers and fathers, which matter too, but our young people are struggling. Is that when these youth are in middle school and high school, this is the tipping point of not only their faith, but their mental health. And so what we're doing is we're striving to go into these schools and to reach out to them saying, you're not alone. Is that you're suffering. You're not weird for suffering. You're not challenged more than other people. Is that this can be a gift, and we bring Christ into that suffering. So that's kind of the why of Hard as Nails and why we're needed right now into this nation. And what we're doing about it is we got young people. We have young people from 18 to 25-year-olds straight out of high school to young adults who have graduated college that have committed themselves to a year to 2 years to 3 to 4 years that will go into these schools and to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, to let them know they're not alone, to bring presence to them, to sit with them, to walk with them, to give an ear to listen to, and to ultimately to share this You're Amazing message. That's what we're doing. And we need your help. We need your help to give to this, because right now our ministry as a nonprofit, we need to raise as much as we can to go out there even more, to be an even greater example to these young people. Our goal next year is to have 30 full-time missionaries here. We need your help to fund these missionaries, to send them out there. I'm sure some of you have families, or maybe you have nephews, or you have nieces, or you have grandchildren, or a son or a daughter who is in high school right now. Can you imagine a full-time missionary walking with them the whole entire year, letting them know who they are, encouraging them for not what they do, but for who they are? This impacts people, and it's so impactful. It's impacted my heart as well. So again, I want to kind of roll back on how you can give, right? Thank you so much for joining, by the way. I look at the comment section real quick, just to shout you guys out. Thank you so much. Steve, great to see you again. Thank you so much. Annie, again, thank you so much for considering to donate to us. Aaron, great to see you. Thank you all for joining the live. We're really grateful to be here again on yet another Giving Tuesday. So kind of some ways to give. So there's the text to give program. If you have your cell phone out, you can do this right now. You could text AMAZING in the text bar to the number 50155. So you put 50155 up where the number would be, and you text AMAZING in the message bar. And this will pop up directly on your cell phone, and you can plug the information right into there, and you'll be able to donate. The second way you can donate is amazingnation.org. Laptop or phone, you can plug this in right into the search bar, amazingnation.org, and you can hit the donate tab. And you can also, like Justin just pulled up on the live stream here, you can look right there, amazingnation.org/make a donation, and that'll take you direct link to the site. Not only that, I kind of want to share a little bit about our match donation. So we have a generous benefactors that have decided that this means a lot to them, that they would put forth funds that we could get a match donation. So what does this mean? So this means that every donation that you have of $100, $50, $5,000, $10,000, $250, $500, whatever you can give, is that this will automatically be doubled. We already have the funds that your donation will be doubled. So to reach our goal of $30,000 today, with your help, we can raise $60,000 of match donations to fund this mission that goes across the country, reaching out to young people, letting them know they're not alone, encouraging them for who they are, not what they do. Not only do we have a match donation, but we have an incentive for you. So every donation you give of a one-time donation, so what does that mean? So if you give $10 or if you give $100, $500, $5,000, you'll get one entry into receiving a $500 Visa gift card. Let's say you go the monthly donation route, which is extremely helpful for us. Monthly donations are the best way to give to Hard as Nails. We'll take anything that you can, but a monthly donation secures it for a continued giving. Any monthly donation of any amount, 10, 15, 500, 250, 5,000, will receive a 5 entries into winning the $500 gift card for Visa. So it's super exciting. We have this incentive that donors have put forth the money to say, hey, this is important. We believe in this. Sure, we'll give you guys the incentive for the Giving Tuesday. So super exciting. Match donation, any fund you give will be doubled. Not only that, we have the incentive of the $500 Visa gift card. So I kind of wanted to express some gratitude. So I had the privilege of going home. I reigned from Erie, Pennsylvania. So I've been a missionary now for 5 years, a part of Hard as Nails. Really excited to be here full time. I work in the high schools with Nick, and I really invest into these high schoolers. So I kind of want to share some gratitude. So like I shared, I was home for Thanksgiving, and my pastor, Father Larry Richards, who's a part of Hard as Nails history as well, was really a mentor, spiritual director to Justin Fatika, the founder of Hard as Nails. So in his homily on Thanksgiving Day, he said, and he challenged the parishioners that you should write down 5 things every single day that you can be grateful for. And so I've practiced gratitude before as a missionary. I think it's essential to the survival of a Christian, but not only that, to the survival of mankind, being grateful, being thankful. We have a national holiday all about Thanksgiving. So, you know, gratitude is a big part of what it means to be here at Hard as Nails. So I want to thank you personally. I not only want to thank you for being a part of this live, but I want to thank you for walking with people in your life. If you're a part of this ministry, whether you're just brand new, whether you have a son or daughter that's a missionary, whether you're related to someone a part of Hard as Nails, or whether you're just a friend that have joined and hopped on the live, is that your heart is for other people, is that you desire to serve. And I thank you for that. I thank you for pushing through all of the challenges in life, for not giving up on yourself and others, for encouraging and loving no matter what. The hardest thing to do. People ask what it means to be Hard as Nails. There's many different things. We can give many different definitions. But when it boils down to it, Jesus Christ was hard as nails. And what did Jesus do? He loved no matter what. He chose mercy over justice. Mercy triumphs over all. He extended his hands and said, I would die for you, over and over again. Not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You're my Father's son, and that means something. So I speak that message to you. I speak that truth to you, and I thank you for being a daughter of the Most High King. I thank you for being a son of the Most High King, of the creator of the universe. And not a lot of times we're thanked for that. I want to let you know that you're amazing, that you're a gift, no matter what. And if you're going through a trial right now, whatever it may be, small or large in your eyes, every trial is seen by the Father of the universe, the creator. Every trial is walked with by Christ. He's right beside you. He's with you. So remember that. Take that encouragement with you. Take that encouragement with you. Thank you for joining this live today. We really appreciate it. And so to conclude, I just want to give you some more tangibles, how you can give. The first way is you can text amazing to the number 50155. So put 50155 in the top text bar, and you can text amazing in the message. This will take you to a direct link that you can donate to Hard as Nails. The second way is going to amazingnation.org. This is our website. Check us out. Look at the website. Check out what we do there. We have a lot of blogs. We have different videos from our founder, Justin Tika. If you're interested in the missionary program, please, we're looking to bring on 30 missionaries next year. We need your help. We got to spread this gospel. We got to bring this message out to everyone we meet. You can go to amazingnation.org, hit the donate button, and be a part of this amazing nation for the rest of time. Our incentive giveaway this year, we have a $500 Visa gift card just for you. For every one-time donation, you'll receive one entry. So of $10, $5, $500, $5,000, doesn't matter the amount. Whatever you can give, everything helps. You'll get one-time donation is one entry. For every monthly donation, you get 5 entries. So it sounds like it's a better deal for the monthly donation. So anything you can give will help. We really appreciate your time here, but also your talents and what you have to offer us. So like I said earlier, some people give by going. Right? Some people give by going in ministry. And that's what we do as missionaries. We're full-time on the road. Hard as Nails is a full-time evangelization ministry. But some people go by giving. And we need your help. We need your help to give to us, to give these funds, and to really bring this message out to everyone we meet. Bring the You're Amazing message to the young people, to the families, to the moms, the dads, the grandparents, the people on the streets. To everyone we meet, to let them know that they're important. Not because of what they do, but because of who they are. And once they realize who they are, what they do matters even more. It's even more powerful. It's even more impactful, because someone who knows who they are is undefeatable. They're unstoppable when you know who you are. There's no suffering, no trial that can come against you when you know that you're loved, when you know that you're cared for by the creator of the universe. It means something even more. So again, I thank you so much for being a part of this live. We're doing this all day. So we got a whole team of missionaries making phone calls all day, going and posting YouTube lives, posting Instagram reels, everything social media that you can imagine. We'll be doing these YouTube lives. We'll have a different guest every single time. So if you'd like to hop on again, hop on the live, see the different guests, see what we're doing. We appreciate you so much for being a part in this Amazing Nation family. I cannot thank you enough. Without you, this would not be possible. Special shout out to our generous benefactors that have done the match donations. Thank you so much. Everything today will be doubled because of your efforts. So thank you. Every donation you give is doubled. So please, this is the time to give. We need your help. We're asking for it. And we're ready to use it. We're ready to go. We're in our territory right now, our missionary territory. We're stationed in Columbus, Ohio right now. We have 2 different teams, Syracuse, New York, where our founder lives, and then Columbus, Ohio, where all of our missionaries are. So we're ready to go. Everything you give is going to the efforts and the hours and the time and the prayer that's going to impact thousands of people across this nation. So we're ready to rock and roll. So thank you so much for joining this live. We're going to put up some social media stuff on here. Text amazing to 50155. And you could also visit amazingnation.org to make a donation. Hit the donation tab. If you've already given, thank you. We appreciate you. If you haven't, we ask that you prayerfully consider donating to Hard as Nails Ministry to make a world where no one suffers alone. Thank you so much for being here. Know that you're amazing, that you're a gift, and we appreciate your time here today. Thank you so much. God bless you.